Hey, it is Josh Booth, and I am joined by author David Pridham, Chairman and Chief Executive of Dominion Harbor Group, LLC. First of all, David, thank you for joining me, and let us know a little bit about you and a little bit about the book.
Hey, Josh, thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it. I run a company, Dominion Harbor in Dallas, Texas, that is directed at licensing technology and licensing patents to companies. What we thought we'd do is write a book that explained to our kids what I do and sort of the importance of inventing and creativity to our economy. And it sort of took off. The first book, The Inventor in the Pink Pajamas, was a great success. And now we just released book 2, Noah's Treehouse, which is a sort of a takeoff of building a treehouse with our son and all the inventions that you use to do something like that.
That's pretty cool. So for you, what is the significance of inventors and their inventions in the world today?
Well, I like to tell everyone everything we do sort of emanates from an invention or someone's creativity and patenting or coming up with some new technology. Everything from your smartphone, there are tens of thousands of inventions that are manifested in the smartphone, to your car. And what we like to do in our book series is sort of help focus kids on that and focus kids on the fact that everything, all the way down to a safety pin, has an inventorship story behind it. And these kids of today are going to be the inventors of tomorrow, and we like to encourage that.
Gotcha. So have you found that maybe there's a little bit of a needed nudge for kids today to kind of spark the inventive and creative juices for inventing, whereas maybe it wasn't the same before?
It seems like it. It seems like we've got away from the importance of inventing. And if you think about it, the founding fathers in the Constitution wrote the concept of inventing and protecting your invention in the Constitution. And that's something that kids don't know about. The first patent applications for early inventions were actually read by Thomas Jefferson when he was Secretary of State. And he would go in and edit them and send them back to the inventors. And then when the patent was granted, George Washington signed the first patents.
Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't even know that was the case where Thomas Jefferson and George Washington would actually sign off on patents. That's a pretty cool tidbit of information, which I do love in the book, where you read through the story and then on the side notes, you have those did you knows. Like the one I look at right now is who invented striped toothpaste in 1955. Tell us a little bit more about how listeners can find out more about your books, website, social media, everything like that.
Excellent. So we have a website directed to our book series. It's ifnotoubooks.com. And then we're also up on Instagram at ifnotoubooks.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us today, David.